showing that you have a right inner image may be a pride, but that is not going to help you when there is a real confrontation or conflict. When there is a real conflict or the confrontation comes, extreme confrontation, if you collapse, tumble down, then what is the use? It is like you are great during the rehearsal, in the original game, lost. If you think you have good inner image, you may be okay in the rehearsal, but the actual inner image will come out when you are in really big, extreme confrontation or in extreme conflict. Your actual inner image, please understand, your actual inner image you experience when you are in extreme confrontation or conflict. How many of you are cognizing? Listen deeply. How many of you really thought you have a solid inner image, solid personality, but when actual problem came and you did not know how to handle, what to do? You experienced this in your life at least once. Raise your hand. So now all of you understand, we need to consciously build the right inner image. The actual inner image, please understand, the actual inner image, whenever it comes out, you are in a deep, unaware state and you fail to identify it. Means, when you collapsed, what you said to yourself, do you remember now? No. How many of you cognize what I am saying? The actual inner image of you is so much filled with unawareness. Most of you, when this actual inner image of you comes out, you are in a deep unaware state and you fail to identify it. This actual inner image accidentally took shape in you during some incomplete moment and experience of your past. Please understand. This is one of the important things. In the young age, when you are really confronted or in extreme conflicts, when your cognition was imbalanced, those are the moments accidentally your real inner image starts getting built. Actual inner image starts getting built. It's like a first time in your life when you are completely felt powerless and collapsed. At that moment, what you tell towards you, what you address yourself as you, from that the inner image starts getting built, but unfortunately, accidentally it starts getting built. It is not built consciously. How many of you understand what I am saying? Cognizing. Now, we will have to do a very powerful Swapurnatva Kriya, means self-completion, where you will be for the first time identifying the inner image, the actual inner image you carry about yourself. Look into yourself and identify the situations in your life when you experience being powerless, when you experience low emotions like fear, pain, guilt, anger, inability, anger towards you. When you feel unable, only then you will have anger towards you. Choose just one situation like that and sit in front of the mirror and relive the whole situation as if it is happening now. Listen. All of you would have been given a mirror. When you look at the mirror, the other part is incomplete half of you. Not better off, worst off. The worst half of you, incomplete half of you is there in the mirror. When you relive the situation in total integrity and authenticity, the actual inner image you carry about you, which is hidden from you, till this point will be exposed and revealed to you. Listen. When you sit in front of the mirror and relive the whole powerless situation, the anger, frustration, depression, you will see at that time what you recorded as you in deepest roots of your beings. Hope all of you are getting it. When you were in that situation, what you told about you to you, how you perceived you, that will be revealed to you. Please understand, that will be revealed to you. You will just be able to stare at your actual inner image. When you were able to find what are the words you used towards you at that time, how you felt you at that time, pen down in your notebook. Anybody who is not able to understand, then I'll answer. Please come.
Swamiji, one question. Is it any incident or the first incident?
I think, no, if you start with any incident, you will be able to trace back to the first incident.
Oh, okay.
But when the image is created, any incident that will come up.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
One very important point you need to remember, your actual inner image is a statement you gave about you. Listen. Please understand. I'll repeat. These are such important principles. I wanted you to imbibe it. Your inner image is a statement you gave it to you about you. If you do this one process, if you just do this one process, you will come out of many addictions you have in your life. If you have addiction for smoking or alcohol or obsessive compulsive disorders like washing mania or continuously irritated, there are so many addictions. Sometimes people are addicted to newspaper. If they don't get the morning newspaper, they can't go to restroom. No, they can't pass. Bowel movement will not happen unless they get the newspaper. No, there are people. All weird addictions. I've seen in villages, unless they keep a stone on their head, See, it's a kind of a belief. If you keep a stone, the whole thing will be cleaned. How many of you have seen in the villages, it is there. In Indian villages, see. Don't think it is new. For children, they teach this. And then till they die, even 70, 80-year-old man will be sitting with a stone on the head. How many of you have seen this in Indian villages? Raise your hand. Yes, I have seen. And I have done also in the young age. But later on only I found out it's only addiction. So many addictions you carry will disappear. Please understand, your actual inner image is a statement you made towards you about you. From there only it starts. Find that root statement. That statement which describes your actual inner image is almost always disempowering statement, making you feel powerless, irrespective of whether you are aware of it or not. Please understand, whatever I am saying is the ultimate truth. Whether you are aware or not, always that actual inner image, the root statement about you will be disempowering, because from there your inner image starts getting built. If you start with the empowering statement, you will be in incarnation. You will never have powerlessness in your life. With integrity and authenticity, I declare, I never had pain or powerlessness in my life. Not for pride. Please understand, I am not declaring for pride, not for you clapping. I am just stating simple fact.